Scenario, and the 4 seed in the East, the Cleveland Cavaliers against the 1 seed, the Detroit Pistons. The winner.
Here we go. We here, man. Here we go. Game 7. Cleveland Cavaliers, Detroit Pistons. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not nervous. But I am a little. I'm a little disgusted and a little. What's the proper word to use? I'm just gonna say I'm a little bothered. I'm a little bothered by the commercial thing that came out. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all, man. Yeah, I know that an editor should have things ready to go just in case. They just like a team has T-shirts ready to go or, whatever. But I know the NBA and I know some of the things going on in the NBA. So that makes me wonder if this game is alien to us, if the officiating is just lopsided like it's been in some of these games, we know exactly what's going on. That commercial is alarming. It's alarming. So we'll see the outcome. We'll see what happens. But I don't trust it. I've never trusted the NBA ever since the 2006 era. I don't trust them. Well, what needs to happen tonight? What needs to happen for the Pistons is our X factors need to be X factors tonight. Jalen Duren needs to be Jalen Duren for this game once again. Paul Reed needs to be ready to go. We need to get something out of our backcourt between Dennis Jenkins, Duncan Robinson, Karis LeVert, Marcus Sasser. We need Cade to be closeout game Cade. That's what we need him to be. In closeout games, Cade has been spectacular. We need him to be that without the turnovers. That's what needs to happen for the Pistons to win this game. Our defense has to be stellar. The effort has to be there in the end. Listen, Donovan Mitchell has a monkey on his back. So he's definitely going to try this game. He has a monkey on his back. He has never been to a conference finals. He has been an exit every single time. So he's motivated. So the Pistons, Sar Thompson needs to make sure that he does a great job defending him tonight and not get himself into mental mistakes and fouls that's unnecessary. The defense got to be there. We cannot allow guys like Strus, Miro. We can't allow these guys to get off tonight. And the paint is the paint. We've been doing a good job keeping Mobley and keeping Allen under control. We got to keep it that way. We have to lock in, man. If we want to go to the next round, we have to lock in. Got to. This is it. This is all the marbles once again. We've been here before. Let's keep performing. With that said, what up, though, to everybody? After I talked y'all ear off. What up to everybody that's here, man? I am just, man, I have so many thoughts and feelings going through my mind right now after seeing that video, man. This is not the first time something like that has happened. It is not the first time something like that has happened. So, I just know this game, you know what I'm saying? It better be a good one. We better jump on them fast. We better jump on them fast. And let them know it is no chance for you coming in here and upsetting anything. In current news, though, Cade did get a nice amount of MVP votes for first place. He had a couple of votes for first place, but he was fifth in MVP votes. Even though we all know he's the most valuable player of our team, but you know how the NBA is, man. Nobody was ever going to win that thing but SGA. SGA is the manufactured off the assembly line player for the NBA. That's who they pushed to the forefront. So nobody else ever had a chance. Now, if we would have blew through some of these playoff series, that probably would have boosted his chances, but I don't think he was ever going to win MVP.
And remain standing for the anthem.
Yeah.
Please welcome.
So, yeah. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Yes, I do remember. I absolutely do remember our own sports media. I absolutely remember the radio stations. I remember the news. Nobody believed in the Pistons, even here in Detroit, winning against the Lakers. Everybody had pretty much given up that thought. I know, it's a similar situation. Like if the Pistons make the finals, nobody's going to win from the East, no matter what. I say that because we're in a different NBA today. You know why? That Detroit Pistons team, they were actually able to play defense back then. And things were different. Well, we have a whole different scenario in this era. This era is a Me Too era. You know what I'm saying? It's just softball now and orchestrated, you know what I'm saying, and sports betting. So, I can't even put that analogy together with this one today. But yes, I vividly remember. Appreciate the super chats. The commercial you saw is from 2023 at James Harden. You think so, huh? Why would they put that on national TV like that? That was on national TV. I actually got the actual tweet from where CBS put that. That was on TV. People showed that on their TV. So why would they do that? Why would they make a mistake like that on a TV? I could see if it was just something that popped up on the internet. But once I figured out that was on TV, that's what bothered me. When you air something on TV like that, that's not a mistake. It's a mistake, but it's not in the way that you trying to explain it. That commercial is recent. Oh, London, England. Wow. Appreciate you for being here, bro. Man, how is that? Detroit native in London, England. I know that's got to be a breath of fresh air. Let's see. I don't know who. Oh, they're going to do the whole intro tonight on Prime. Look at that. Oh. They marinating us.
He's run through Detroit, man. That's all I've got to say. I don't have too much to say, man. He's run through Detroit, bro. See, I really been popping my song. I never you play. It's just for the
Let me turn this part down because they'll copyright me. Well, they won't, man, because they're too addicted. Sports, for some people, are more addictive than drugs. The fans won't take a stand. The fans had plenty of opportunities to take a stand on serious situations, and they didn't.
Fans, clap your hands. Stomp your feet. Once again, time to
Meet and greet the ballers.
who represents the team. Troy.
Pistons.
Number 24, the sixth floor out of St. John's, right between the rings. This is Tennessee.
I gotta do like Mason. That's how Mason be in the camera. They be having that mud all up in Mason's face.
A song. Nothing. In the 12 years. At 6'9", it's game time. What a bias. The center out of Memphis in the numero 0 at 6'10". He's gonna work both rims. This is the dog. JD Jalen Duren. And now, trust you in the red, white, and blue to track in the Pistons 2 from Oklahoma State. Oklahoma State. This is the 6'6" Cade Cunningham. Head coach JB.
All right, John Blair Bickerstaff, you better coach the hell out this game tonight.
Cleveland and Detroit. It is a game 7. Anything can happen here on Prime.
Oh man, that music. You're absolutely right. He better dog tonight. Man, never gets old. Believe in God, not people. Let's get it. Man. You know, watching that pregame, Udonis Hassel was on point, man. It was exactly what he said. It ain't no more, you at this point, it ain't no more learning, bro. It's who's going to give up first. It's who's going to tap out first. And if it's a grind style game, I'll put my money on the Pistons, bro. But the Pistons have to create that environment tonight. We cannot allow them to be what they want to be. We have to allow them to be what we allow them to be. Straight up. Straight up. Hey, I'm not even going to fuss tonight. He going to have a good game tonight. He going to have a good game tonight. He going to make them damn threes tonight. We at home. This is a home game. I expect to see home Dennis.
An overtime victory, only to see the Pistons go into Cleveland and win decisively,
right.
115-94 in Game 6, setting up this Game 7. And Stan, both teams played in a Game 7 in the first round, so they have experience.
Absolutely, and so nobody's going to be afraid of this situation.
Oh, man, we got to listen to Stan Van Gundy.
Max Strus replaces Dean Wade in the starting lineup. Max Strus, sort of the emotional leader of this team, and give them more shooting. You mentioned in the open, the team that's made the most threes has won the last 5, and they're trying to create more space for Mitchell and Harden.
Our officiating crew tonight for Game 7, Mark Davis, Ben Taylor, and Kevin Scott. It's time. Cavaliers, Pistons. Winner advances to the Eastern Conference Finals to meet the New York Knicks. The Cavaliers control the tip. We're underway in Game 7. James Harden in the backcourt with Donovan Mitchell. They work into the big Mobley one-on-one with the veteran Harris. Clear the area. Acted with 6 to shoot. Mobley bumping. Give it up. Mitchell lobs it up. Mobley perfectly executed.
I think that was supposed to be a switch by Detroit. They ended up
Duren got them damn pink shoes on.
and he's able to get the ball there. Strus now opening up on Cunningham, just like Dean Wade did. Not as much size, but it's
Dennis at home. Home game, Dennis.
2 games, and has averaged 17 a game in those 2.
Mobley. Too strong. Rebounded by Cunningham. Stole himself. The pass was a little long, but he saves it. Harris ball fake, gets around Harden. Couldn't finish with a left hand.
Why, Tobias?
That should have been a wide.
Get the ball.
Mitchell, the handles.
God, dog. What is it with the Pistons, man? Dog.
Mitchell already with 2 assists, already averaging 3 in the playoffs.
Look at Tobias. Wide open. Settle down, man.
Aggressive switches onto Cade Cunningham by Cleveland.
Shake and bake from Mitchell. 2-man game with Harden. Mitchell against Harris. Blocks it up. Too long. Overcooked it. Cleveland shot just 39% of the game 6 left.
Ah.
Put it down.
I tell you what, though, the Cavs have dodged 2 bullets with 4 transitions each.
A tough shot.
If the Pistons run, it's right there for them. Stan Van Gundy, right, man. Pistons just got to pass the ball better.
Cleveland trying to get to the Eastern Conference Finals for the first time since 2018. Pistons haven't been there since 2008. Cunningham, isolation with the beer. James Harden. Cunningham rises up. Mobley with the ball.
I'm convinced, man, that Jalen Duren don't know how to box out, bro. And if Duren doesn't go for that, then Allen doesn't have that chance. I'm convinced he don't know how to box out, man.
Starts the game with the lob to Mobley.
Every play for them has been a lob.
Comes down and gets it to Allen for the dunk. And then
Jared Allen had a monster game 7 against Toronto in the first round. 22 points, 19 rebounds, and 3 blocks. He's off to a quick start here. Cleveland is 4 of 6 from the field. Detroit 1 of 5. Cunningham against Strus. Kicking Thompson back for Cunningham. 7 to shoot. Trying to make it happen. Beautiful spin. Comes up short.
We got to make a shot, though.
Folks getting good looks. I wouldn't be too worried about that if I were them.
Mitchell sizing up. Jenkins the spin. Hangs. Mitchell trying to
Go, run.
convert. Harris is down on the play.
Now the 4-on-4 right now.
Hell, y'all waiting on.
Back there is slow getting up.
Shoot the ball right there.
Jenkins.
Thank you, Dennis.
Take it.
Thank you, Dennis. He's sagging off of you. Shoot.
It's just amazing what this guy has done from a 2-way player to a Game 7 starter in the course of 1 season.
5 lead for Cleveland. James Harden acquired from the Clippers. This was the big move that the Cavaliers made for moments like this. Harden driving the kick. Mobley deep in the corner.
Rebound and run. Yes. Come on, man. Tobias. Tobias. Bro, Pistons, man. Cleveland is fighting for their lives. Make better passes, bro. They're going to play in the passing lanes.
Cleveland did not match Detroit's force and intensity in Game 6.
No, not even close, to be quite honest.
It was a 21-point victory for the Pistons.
Corner.
Series of 3-3. Duren. Jumper rips out. It just has not been very crisp for the Pistons.
Not at all. And I don't like that shot as much. They need to get
Yeah, it's time to get Dr. Robinson out there. We need somebody who actually can shoot, bro. Stop. Thank you, Asar. About to fall for it again. Dunk the ball.
I was good finally that they got down the floor, executed fundamentally, and are going to.
Asar is the X factor down there because Duren gonna keep jumping at everything, bro.
Is there a better defensive
They could have blew a whistle on that because Asar did get him over the head.
Sock Thompson has certainly made a name for himself with his defensive abilities and then the versatility on offense. The question, if he ever develops that three-point shot, him and his twin brother, they could be lethal.
Yeah, that would be scary for the rest of the league. And you saw the numbers there on Tobias Harris.
Very, very nasty block, man. He got plenty of those.
13 points a game in the regular season and is averaging 19 in the playoffs.
Score has been changed. They took a look at the Jenkins jump shot, and they have awarded him 3 points, not the two-pointer that was called on the floor. 8-7, Cavs.
What's all the reviews to be that quick and easy?
Stop allowing that switch.
Just tell them, no, that was a three.
Will that somebody be you? Potential. They'll take that shot.
Look at Duren. Look at Duren. Secure the ball.
Goes away with it. Stretch fires. Short. Gang rebounding.
Can't get a rebound to save his life, man.
For Mobley. Struce. Can't hit the three.
Tell you what, though, if you can keep getting extra shots, extra possessions, that could be.
Don't throw that damn ball down there.
Cavs have missed their last 6 shots. Pistons looking for the lead. Jordan. Allen couldn't grab. Last touch by Thompson.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, though, Steve Nash said it in the pregame show. Where is the sun?
I'm going to be honest with y'all. Yeah, it's 8-7. But if you're really paying attention, the Pistons are winning battles. What's happening is they're not knocking down their shots. And we got to be better passing that basketball. More accurate passes. But when they push in transition, I feel like we have a better opportunity. And then on the defensive side of the ball, we're doing what's necessary. But we got to rebound the basketball. Duren has to be more than just big down there up under the rim. Rebound the ball. Get the ball. Otherwise, we need to be rebounded by committee. It can't just be Asar running out of nowhere to get the rebound all the time. Everybody need to go get the rebound at this point if Duren can't hold on to it. Cleveland, they're insisting that they just want to chuck up threes tonight. I mean, yeah, the first couple of points came from alley-oops, but you make adjustments to that, man, they gonna try to shoot jump shots tonight. Yes, he can't box out. Just fundamental ball. Put a body on somebody. Sit in the chair. And if they go over your back, that's a whistle. Like you learned that in elementary school. Man, falling for fakes, just jumping at everything, just bad, bro. People said we need to apologize. Man, I never apologize. Man, been terrible the whole playoffs until last game. I don't apologize when I say stuff about people, unless I'm just flat out wrong. But if I'm watching you and I'm calling out something, you ain't getting no apology because that's what happened at that moment. Yeah, so like I said, we gotta, JB gotta start looking at that bench and saying, hey, I might have to bring somebody in here, Duren, because I need you to be a force down there. I can't have them big man having any type of confidence at all. We need jump shots from Mobley. We don't need alley-oops, and we don't need that. We need jump shots from those bigs, not points in the paint off alley-oops. We have to win the points in the paint battle. You jumped up. You had both hands on the basketball. Explain to me how that ball came out your hand again.
It's just under a 3-hour drive from Cleveland to Detroit. Owner Dan Gilbert and the organization made sure their fans were present here for Game 7. And it's been a growing trend for Games 1 and 2. The organization busts always to Detroit. But Game 5 then expanded to 7 and 150 people total. And tonight, Dan Gilbert rearranged roughly 25 busloads of fans.
You know, the sad part is, here's the sad part. Why is it that many tickets available? Why is it that many tickets where you can get that many buses of fans to come here? Why is it that many tickets available?
Investing billions into the city redevelopment through Bedrock Detroit, and tonight, despite all those Detroit ties, Gilbert is trying to turn this building into a road environment for the Cavs, hoping a wave of Cleveland fans can help push this franchise to its first conference finals since 2018, guys.
And Cassidy, I would add, they're good seats. Those are not nosebleeds.
Oh, Dan Gilbert spent some money.
Taking the clock, 3 to shoot. Harden. Does he
Harden pushing off.
I don't think he does. Doesn't matter. The 3 won't count.
Pushing off as usual. Shot clock violation.
Switching on those pick and rolls.
That is the first turnover of the game, and it's a 24-second shot clock violation.
Right, and the ones you really want to avoid are live ball turnovers that get Detroit out in transition. That one's not what you want, but it doesn't kill you.
Former Cavalier, Karis LeVert in the game for Detroit. They're in the spin. It's a short, effective defensively.
Absolutely, and Duren has struggled with the length of the Cavs.
Wade is in, so is Merrill. And Wade puts it in the basket from deep.
It's good to see Wade shoot the ball with confidence. And with Donovan Mitchell on the bench,
Go get the ball, Dennis. You the guard.
on the floor around James Harden.
Just right for the maker.
That should have been a foul. Sar got pushed in the back.
A good sign for the Pistons that he's a police.
Game 7 in the first round against Orlando. Duren went for 15.
Come on, D up here.
15 rebounds. Harden,
Come on, dog.
LeVert reaching, took advantage of it, sensing that he would get the whistle.
Absolutely. And look, that's just one of your Karis LeVert. You have to know who you're playing against. James Harden's been doing this for a long time. You cannot have your hand.
I'm glad they made him take it out on the sideline for that bullshit.
It is not a shooting foul. Cleveland inbounds with 10 to shoot. Strus makes a cut. Extra feet. Wade puts it in.
I'll tell you what, Cavaliers now with 4 layups in the early going. 10 points.
That's unacceptable, bro. They should not be scoring in the paint, bro. Put Stu in the game at this point. That's not good offense. Oh.
That nobody even has a body on Jalen Duren. But I like the aggressiveness of Duren's playing with him.
Turns it over. Lopez, LeVert, Euros, and finishes. We are tied at 13. Kenny Atkinson, irate. Began the argument.
Yeah, I don't, and I'm glad that Duren went up and got that offensive rebound and scored. But I don't want to see everybody standing around and Dennis at the top of the key shooting a 3. I don't want to see that, bro. That's not good offense. We need somebody that's going to run and move. And the Cavs got it easy. They don't have to defend nobody because we coming down standing around, bro. Put Duncan Robinson in the damn game and let him run somebody around, some screens or something. Something. I don't like the offenses we running right now. Make them work. We're not making them work at all. They literally just get to sit there in their defensive set because we got one-on-one basketball at the top of the key. Like, that ain't working. I don't like when Cade do it. I damn sure don't like when Dennis doing it. I don't want nobody at the top of the key dribbling and shooting a 3 while everybody's standing there. That's no. Yeah, man. That's not good basketball, bro. You have to run them, get their legs tired, make them quit. You can't get into a shooting battle with Cleveland because you're not a shooting battle team. Make their ass work. Yeah, like I said, we tired and all, man. But bro, how many shot opportunities we'd have missed? You should have a lead right now. Yeah. That's on the Pistons, man. The Pistons got to get it together. They ain't gonna call no fouls for us, bro. Come on with these commercials, man. That's why I hate Prime. Yeah, Prime got 1,000 commercials for you. It's bad enough that they behind, and then when they, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Asar got fouled too. Asar got pushed in the back. Pushed in the back right to the rim base and nothing. You got a lot of confidence, brother. Marlo. You got a lot of confidence, my brother.
It's just so improbable. You get a 30-game improvement over that. But then after that, to come back and win 16 more than the year before. Phenomenal 2 years under J.D. Bickerstaff.
That was a good screen, man. Goodness. Stay on the floor. Stay on the floor, Karis. Come on, Cade.
4 minutes to go in this first quarter. The shooter's going to be so important. Cleveland missed.
Here we go.
For a game and lost. Detroit missed. Duncan Robinson for the game and lost. Good to have that shooting around your stars.
Cunningham makes his move, puts it over Wade.
There we go. Use that mid-range tonight, Cade.
Cunningham is averaging 29.3 points per game in the playoffs.
See that? Stu discipline. He ain't going running up, jumping at the other guy. Damn. This is what I be talking about with Asar.
Giving up your body. Merrill gave up his health for that one. My gosh, that is full speed.
Offensive foul. Asar Thompson, and Merrill needs a moment.
And J.D. Bickerstaff is arguing that, but that's an easy call. And he may be arguing it, but he's not going to challenge it because he knows darn well the call was correct.
That is the first Detroit turnover of the night.
There's Ben Wallace looking on. Ben Wallace looks like a college professor. Doesn't he?
He's a professor of rebounding and blocks.
You know what? You're exactly right.
Hey, leave Ben Wallace alone, bro.
In front of a group and give those lessons.
And Rip Hamilton looks like he could play for the Detroit Tigers today.
Yeah, absolutely right.
Sasser in early.
Martin drives in on Sasser and scores off the window.
Way too easy. You don't see the Pistons give up buckets like that very often. And it's interesting.
Give it to Stu. Give it to Stu. Stu, take the three. Pop out. That was a disaster from the beginning, bro.
Trying to save, he does. Shot clock is running again.
God damn, I even hit the rim, bro. That was a disaster from the beginning.
This is the drive before Isaiah Stewart does nothing on the pick and roll there. It never gets between the ball and the basket. It's got to be better defense, and it usually is for the Detroit.
Yeah,
Pistons.
Stu is
Jamie
usually
Bickerstaff
better
looked
than
off
that.
prior to the game and said, we want to cut down on the silly fouls. We don't need our guys reaching. We trust our bigs. In that situation, seems like they were doing the right thing. Stewart just didn't get there in time to do anything. Bounce, Cleveland retains. And Dennis Schroeder is going to check in for the Cavaliers.
Do not let Schroeder get in here and manipulate you and have you doing stupid stuff, bro.
47 to go in this first quarter. Cavaliers shooting it at 47% from the field. Detroit 37%. Stewart defending Mobley. Give it up.
Hey, yep.
Short. Tracked down by
That ain't hitting up. The hands up. Get your hands up. How do you not know the shot clock, bro? He shouldn't have got that shot off. God, dog. Awareness.
On Merrill, and then an air ball, D. Wade turns it in to a second attempt. I like that when he gets James Harden on the switch, to not wait and turn it into an isolation, to just go.
Against Robinson. Harden into the paint.
Harden pushed off, then jump into him. He do that every time, bro. Push off, then jump into. Man, I hope they show it again.
Great hustle, and then Mobley able to knock it down.
He set you up for the foul. Harden to push off of you, and then wait for you to jump towards him because he done pushed you, and then jump into you.
Tonight's live update presented by FanDuel. Detroit minus 3.5, over under 198.5.
Well, James Harden has by far the most playoff experience of anyone in this game. He's playing his 187th playoff game. The next is actually Dennis Schroeder playing in his 88th playoff game.
Mitchell is yet to score.
Fine, Sasser.
Three, yet.
There we go. Duncan, you got. Oh, that would have failed. Pay back on you, Harden. Stop doing it. You don't like it when it happened to you.
Well, here it is. Harden on the closeout.
Up. Slightest little touch. Foul.
Easy call for Ben Taylor. Certainly not going to elicit a challenge from the Cavaliers bench.
Duncan Robinson shoots it at 75% off the free throw line, coming off the bench after not playing in Game 5 because of a lower back injury. And J.B. Bickerstaff said, hey, Duncan, he's a team guy. Whatever we need of him, that's what he'll do. Right attitude. Jenkins has stepped forward and played well in the start role. And as you mentioned,
Yeah, Duncan he ain't been good at the free throw line, man.
Sasser playing in the opening quarter. Stewart playing ahead of Paul Reed here in Game 7.
Listen, when you play well for J.B. Bickerstaff, you're going to get to continue to play. Duncan Robinson shoots 58% in this series. That is what makes guys panic and get a little too physical. And you turn a 58% three-point shooter, which is unbelievable, into 75.
Good D. Miss a shot, Merrill. Give it to Sasser.
He came in only 35% the series for three, but that guy can get it going at any point.
This is on the corner jet. Rebounded by the veteran Schroeder and the former Piston.
Oh, good D, Karras.
Handed off to Mitchell. His jumper is
Yeah.
Well, I've got a hand up. I think Isaiah Stewart has got to be on more on Donovan Mitchell. You can't just let him come out and have a clean look.
And this is the largest lead of the night for the Cavaliers. Second go by Cunningham. He clears for Sasser. Under a minute to play in the first. Sasser to drive. A little bit out of control. Kick. Levert. His jumper. Mitchell Down the floor, Schroeder.
Levert
The
sucks,
Pistons get
man.
back defensively. Merrill gives it up for Mitchell. Cleveland has made 5 threes. Detroit has made 2. Mitchell could not convert. Levert comes away with it.
What a frantic pace early in this first quarter for a series that has been the second slowest paced series of the 12 playoff series to this point.
There's a 3-second difference. Shot off the game clock. Sasser, step back 3.
That's what we need, Sasser. That's what we need. Flat out. Flat out.
28-22 Cleveland. 2 seconds. 1 second. Mitchell.
God.
Spider bite at the end of the quarter. Wow.
Oh, boy. They got the magnets on tonight, boy. Come on, dog.
Donovan Mitchell beats the buzzer at the end of you're watching the NBA playoffs.
Terrible first quarter, man, for the Pistons. Terrible, bro. Wide open shots, alley-oops. Look like we don't know what the hell we doing on offense. Typical Pistons, man. Typical Pistons, bro. Cade out there doing this like he don't know where he going. Like it's oh boy, that commercial was right. We forget how to play basketball out of nowhere for some reason with the Pistons, bro. We forget how to play basketball. How many fouls Asar got? I think let me see. Let me look on the damn thing. 1 foul. Asar sitting on the bench. Why? Why is Asar sitting on the bench? If Donovan Mitchell is in the game, why is Asar on the bench? I don't give a damn about what happened. If Donovan Mitchell is on the court, Asar Thompson needs to be on the court. Period. I just don't get it, man. Karis LeVert has reverted back to Karis LeVert. Jeez, man. And what we gonna wait until we down 15 to put Paul Reed in the game? That's what we doing again? That's getting old too. They're not, man. I've been saying that for the last 3 streams. Why do we make them look better than they are, bro? We make it so easy for them. I don't understand it. Man, I just open layups, open threes. Just man. Ryan Holland won't even play, bro. I seen a picture on Twitter, man, when Pistons all was up celebrating. Ryan Holland was sitting there. I wouldn't feel like I'm part of the team anyway, because you don't even give me a reason of why I'm not playing. When I did get my opportunities, I didn't play bad. You just not playing me just to not play me. No, man, it's just and we do that because why the number one reason we sag off, we overcompensate on defense for no reason, and then we get caught running at 3-point shooters instead of denying them the basketball.
In for the Pistons. Robinson looked it up. Gets the ball. It's a great job by Dr. Robinson. The threat of him as a shooter, and he understands it. They're trailing him off the screen. He curls. He's become a lot better on those floaters. Robinson takes it along from Mitchell. Puts it away from Robinson.
When Duncan Robinson is ripping you up, bro, I need everybody else on the defense to step the fuck up. I'm going to be honest with you. Everybody else needs to step up on the defense, bro. When Duncan is doing this, you look bad out there. Shout out to Duncan, man, for the effort. He actually playing like he want to win and like he care.
And he said, no, he's underrated as a defender. He will be in the right position. He will execute the game plan.
Sit Sam Merrill down, man. Foul him out.
Sam Merrill again on Duncan Robinson.
Appreciate the super chat. Yeah, I don't think anyone is thinking that the game is over this early in the game, especially with the Pistons. That's obvious, but we just like to make things harder than it should be, bro. That's the problem.
Robinson and Sam Merrill are extremely important to any team.
So back-to-back fouls on the 6-year veteran.
The Pistons will never admit that Isaiah Stewart got something going on, bro. We ain't stupid, though. Let's go, Cade. Too big of a guard to not be going to the rim.
He's got to be better than that.
Yeah, Paul Reed ain't no shot blocker.
Never gave Paul Reed a chance to block that shot.
2 men on you down there, Sar. 2 men on you down there, Sar.
By Reed.
Well, here's Cade Cunningham to the rim. Very easy.
33-26 Cavaliers. Jumper doesn't go for Mobley. Offensive rebound. Mitchell tees it up.
Rebound the basketball.
Mobley draws the foul against Reed.
What won us the last game? Offensive rebounding. We can't even grab a board, bro. We can't. Nobody know how to box out. Nobody know how to find nobody. We can't even get a rebound. They're playing like you were playing last game. Roy, I swear it's got to be the most frustrating team, bro.
Gets underway tomorrow night. NBC and Peacock, they've got you covered for the Spurs and the Thunder. Knicks are waiting the winner of this one, Cleveland and Detroit. That series gets underway on ESPN on Tuesday night for more of these games. Go to NBA.com or visit the NBA.
Ryan, I know you're always some days want to know my schedule. I will be watching both of those games.
I'm going to mark that down on my calendar.
Yes, I know you want to know.
Stan watching games for the rest of the postseason.
Give it to somebody else besides Cade, man.
Handled by Cunningham. He's in there with Sasser, Lee, Thompson, and Robinson. Cunningham stops.
All right, man.
For Mobley.
Well, guys in the studio make this point before they sit.
Look.
The Cavaliers not afraid of any of the matches. Big finish. Donovan Mitchell just distributing all over the place. But the Cavs got started in the matchups they want, but they willingly switch. Our guys in the studio said the whole idea is to make Cade Cunningham consistently.
It's time to get Paul Reed out.
With 4 assists. Mobley has 8 points, 6 rebounds, and an impressive throwdown.
Yeah, but Donovan Mitchell just making plays. We said he's averaging under 3 assists a game in the playoffs. Already has 4 in this game. We're only 15 minutes into the game.
Mitchell picks up the foul. Cleveland's got its largest lead.
Cade, you can't tell you cannot telepath a pass more than that. What are you doing?
Yeah,
What is Cade doing?
hard guy to pass.
God, dog. His passes have been horrible.
But they're fairly small, like especially right now on the perimeter. Robinson flips it up.
Rebound the ball, Paul. There you go. Get it out. Let's go, Sass. Let's go, Sass. Rebound.
Loose ball foul called on the inside against the Cavaliers.
Well, we talked about shooters drawing fouls. Guys who consistently attack the offensive glass will draw fouls and put other teams in foul trouble.
So Mitchell picks up the personal. That's his second. Robinson lost it for a moment. Shot clock is down to 7. Reed one-on-one with Wade. Reed off one leg. That's knocked over to Schroeder.
Cavaliers defense in the half court.
I was about to say, when is the substitution coming?
Foul is called as Mitchell made his way towards the rim. Pistons have missed their last 5 shots, and the foul is called on this move. They could have called Sasser. They got Cunningham on the second swipe.
Well, they were both obvious fouls. You're right. They could have called either one.
So it sends Mitchell to the free throw line for the first time tonight. Tied an NBA record with 39 points. Most in the playoffs trying Sleepy Floyd. That was back in game 4. It's going to go home. Get the NBA app to follow the trend shaping this game. Go behind the scenes to the Moment Stat and tap to watch games live. Download the NBA app today.
If I'm the Cavs down here,
Man,
if I'm the Pistons, I know the Cavs are switching everything. I'm going to get Donovan Mitchell on Cunningham.
it's like we just got to force the ball to him and stand around and watch, bro.
He was switching very aggressively. Not so much now. This is a time that Cade Cunningham can really take advantage of that switch.
Free throw attempts. The last 5 games, Cleveland has 157. Detroit has
Move around.
tonight. They are 3 of 7 at the line. The Pistons are 3 out of 5. Cunningham the bounce. Reed is
I told y'all, Reed is not going to pass that ball, bro. He had Tobias sitting right there in the corner. He's not going to pass it. That's why I said it's time to sub him out, bro. And there's Tobias. Like I tell y'all every stream, he ain't going to try to block the shot. He just going to foul. His answer is, I'm fouling.
I didn't like the foul down here by Tobias Harris. I think Tobias is strong enough.
Y'all just going to keep on trying Jared Allen.
I would much rather have him try to score over the top, especially early in the game, and not give up time.
That's another miss of the free throw line for Cleveland. Now 3 out of 8. Jenkins back in. He replaces.
I blame all of this on Duren, bro, because if Duren was doing his job, we wouldn't have to be sitting here having this conversation.
Since 1992. 1-2 for Jared Allen.
But you're saying LeBron elevated the Cavs franchise?
I think you can infer that.
Okay, I get it. I think you do.
38-26. Cleveland.
I like this. I like Donovan Mitchell right now.
Hard helps off the double team. Thompson inside.
You know what? If you would have ducked it, Asar.
Right now, maybe alter his shot. I like the idea, though, of Donovan Mitchell. You start with the ball offensively, and you don't want to let him get going. Mitchell.
I don't give a fuck if you block the shot. Dunk the ball.
That's Thompson's second block.
God, dog.
Other than perimeter shooting, this guy does literally everything. It's the second one we've seen tonight, both of them coming from behind.
So the Cavaliers will have 8 seconds to work with. 8:07 mark of the second quarter.
Stop switching, man.
Harden gets it in for Mitchell.
That's an easier matchup for Donovan. Look at you. Why are you touching him?
Mitchell trying to shake him off. Bounces. Allen, extra, Harden at the shooter. Another shot clock violation.
James Harden's not a quick release shooter. He's the guy who likes to get the ball, massage it, dribble it, get his rhythm and go. And he's not comfortable when he gets tossed a grenade, as you call it, late in the shot clock.
Fine, Cade. Let's stand around, y'all. Let's see what Cade does. Shoot a 3. This got to be the saddest damn offense I ever seen in my life. Saddest offense I've ever seen, bro. Give it to Cade. Stand here. Cade shoots a damn brick. Oh, boy. Cade sagging off and helping. Cade is destroying you right now. Your leader of your team is the worst player on the court right now. Cade is the worst player on the court right now. He's the worst on the court right now.
It is a 10-0 run.
He looks lost. My God. Why is Cade looking like a rookie right now? You've been battle tested the whole playoffs. Why are we acting like we don't know what the hell we doing out there? You in the paint. You got Merrill sitting in the corner. You overcompensating like you finna go down there and block a shot. Why are you leaving this dude? Why does he keep doing this? Man, it's a wrap, man. From the very first game of the playoffs, I've said over and over and over, nobody can beat the Pistons better than the damn Pistons can. The Pistons literally are destroying themselves right now. No effort. No, this is a game 7 in your crib. And this is what y'all displaying out here, and you want us to believe that the NBA is not rigged? Does this look like a team fighting for their life right now? Get out of here, man. Y'all out here wasting everybody's time, bro. What did I say at the beginning of the stream? The very beginning of the stream. This alien Piston team that just shows up out of nowhere, bro. Oh boy. I get so tired of sounding older and older, bro. I just really miss the day that sports was just honest basketball, man. I really do. I miss honest sports. You know why the Cavs aren't missing? Because they're wide open. That's why they're not missing. You can't be more open. If Duncan Robinson got the open shots that Merrill, Wade are getting right now, we would be burying the Cavs. They're wide open. That's why.
Loud NBA home crowds, how they affect an away team during the playoffs, Stan. Obviously, you work the NBA, you can feel the crowd's energy, but you can also neutralize it with what we're seeing right now from the Cavs.
Oh, absolutely right. I don't think it's so much that crowds negatively impact the visiting team. I think they can energize the home team, but you've got to give them something to cheer for and get loud about. If Detroit will make a little bit of a run, this crowd will come alive and can help them.
If you want to dive deeper into this or any NBA playoff topic, stay on the Google search as Terrence LeBron gives the crowd something to cheer about for the corner three.
And Terrence LeBron's just very good in this series.
Now that's knocked away. Cunningham tried to grab it. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Detroit. So the Cleveland lead is 12. The Pistons are shooting just 35% from the field. Stolen away by Cunningham. Up the inbounds from Harden.
Find Dennis. Damn.
Takes it to the rim. Schroeder was fouled on the play.
Yeah, I want to see this one if it's as bad as Schroeder's making it out to be. He's one of the guys who does some very good acting jobs in this league.
So Dennis Schroeder is still down. Robinson made his move. He fought him with a left hand.
That's a big foul call, but come on.
Too much.
And now that's what he wanted. Dennis Schroeder's going to try to get him.
The fact that they're reviewing this is insane. What are we reviewing, bro? You standing there, ref. You seen that it was an inadvertent slap. What are we reviewing for? Yeah, you shouldn't have been reviewing it in the first place. Oh, my God.
He tried, though. He did. He tried. But a foul was a foul, and it's going the other way. Cleveland takes over in front 41-29, just under 7 minutes to play in this first half.
What I did like from Schroeder there was very hard closeout to take away airspace for Duncan Robinson.
Cavaliers had a ton of turnovers in Game 6, 20 of them. And the Pistons scored.
Why you grabbing his arm?
Of those turnovers, just 5 turnovers so far.
We playing, bro.
Two of those are 24 seconds violations.
Oh, boy.
Merrill's been fantastic so far. The Cavs bench made it very little in Game 6, but Merrill already in double figures today.
Cade, get Cade off the floor, man.
He was in the right spot for what was a pass from Cunningham. Harden gets the step, hooks it underneath, and the catch, and he lights it in.
Too many layups. Pistons don't normally give these up.
It's a 14-3 run. LeVert, baseline delivery. He's fouled. And Harden can't believe it.
Cleveland had 26 points in the game in Game 6 for the entire game. They've already got 8 teams today doing a great job attacking.
So Harris LeVert to the free throw line. Harden making his case. Kenny Atkinson helping the cause in the conversation with Kevin Scott. Next one returns to Prime next Sunday, 5 p.m. Eastern, one of the crown jewels of racing. The Coca-Cola 600 from Charlotte Motor Speedway. Who will take the checkered flag in NASCAR's longest race? NASCAR. It's on Prime.
In the open time, you highlighted 3 areas in this series. Turnovers, right now dead even. Offensive rebounds, edge to the Cavs. Threes, edge to the Cavs. And so they're up 14.
3-point shooting, 7 of 16 from downtown. JB Bickerstaff just walks away from the official Mark Davis as the foul was called against Jenkins. And now they'll have what appears to be a one-sided conversation. Jenkins got part of Harden's arm.
What is that?
And then Harden reacted.
Watch James Harden's move. And JB Bickerstaff told him that Davis enough. He throws his head back. There was nothing in that foul by Dennis Jenkins that would cause your head to fly back. That's a flop and exaggeration to get the ball back. There was a foul, okay? But JB Bickerstaff's right. There also was a flop.
You don't believe the hit on the arm leads to the whiplash? And JB Bickerstaff knows Harden very well in their days together in Houston. LeVert one-on-one with Allen, former teammates in Brooklyn. LeVert goes to work. Off the hesitation, Stoops knocks it away. Everything is going Cleveland's way right now. 46-31 advantage.
It's the best defense I've seen out of Cleveland in the entire playoffs.
Sixer takes it from Mobley. Mobley's in. Jenkins could have pocket. No.
Rebound the ball, man.
Rebound. Mobley
Oh,
saves
God.
it.
Excellent steal, though, by Marcus Sasser.
One-on-one with Sasser.
Sasser know how to play defense.
Houston.
Sasser know how to play defense. Dennis grabbing arms.
And he got fouled on the play.
Can somebody explain to me why Jalen Duren's on the 3-point line? Everybody else is trying to rebound. Somebody explain to me why Jalen Duren is at the three-point line. How is Allen in the paint and Jalen Duren at the three-point line? Where's Duren? Look at this replay. Why is Duren at the three-point line?
Rebounding numbers in favor of Cleveland, 20-14. The Pistons out-rebounded the Cavs, 43-40 in Game 6.
Well, look, they've got 2 more shots already than Detroit, and this will be their 6th free throw this up. So you break that down, that's 5 more opportunities. Timmy Atkinson and J.D. Hickerstaff both talking about the importance of the possession game, and it has been so far. If Cleveland would make some free throws, and they're 6 for 13, this game could be even worse.
The lead is 16 for the Cavaliers. Just under 5 minutes to go in the first half. Cunningham one-on-one with Hart. Here's a stop and drops the foul.
I like that by Cade Cunningham. They need him to attack and make plays out of that.
Cunningham had a collapse along with his march for him to come back from and then excel as he has here in the postseason. We saw a duel for the ages in the first round with him and Paolo Banchero here at Little Caesars. And
They sure did. It was one of the most enjoyable games to watch. And that's 3 on James Harden. But you see Jared Allen again coming over, and Jared Allen prevented this from being a 3-point play by that contest. Harden staying on the floor with 3 points.
Has 8 points. He's the high man for Detroit. Cleveland led by Sam Merrill off the bench with 11. Jared Allen has 10. Donovan Mitchell has 9. Martin gets it ahead. Settle in here. Merrill, no hesitation. He's got it.
Up and starts aggressively, or at least get up to the level of the screen.
Detroit's bench outscored Cleveland's 48-19 in Game 6. Completely different story tonight here in Game 7, thanks to Sam Merrill. Handed off to Jenkins, one-on-one with Merrill. Entry, Duren drives, Duren scores.
Where he caught it, 2 feet in the paint, where he doesn't have to do a lot in making moves and right to the rim. These last 4 minutes are important for Detroit to cut this lead under 10 and get back in this game.
Pistons have had a tough time getting stops. Harden one-on-one with Harris.
Push off.
Fend off and fade. Let's it go. Duren family with Harris. Disco.
Oh, they're going to call that a jump ball. Very interesting. First of all, you called it the fend off. It's an extended arm push on James Harden. I don't know why they continue to let him get away with this.
Stan Van Gundy just called it out. I've been calling it out all game, all series. Literally every play James Harden push off. He pushes off every single time, and they will not call it.
The officials determined that it was a tie-up before the contact. That's the call on the floor.
That's correct. I didn't think Carolina that he fouled him with his own. I thought he pushed it.
Jump it up with Allen and Duren.
I was wondering why there'd be a full 24 seconds on the clock.
Mark Davis waiting, instructing Duren to be in the right spot. And it's tapped to the sideline. And it's caught by the Pistons owner. Tom Gores with the grab. And Detroit will have the basketball.
Tom might want to get out there and play right now. He's a very competitive guy. They wouldn't help him.
Can he shoot the 3?
I don't think so.
Sensor. Too strong. No flow here for the Pistons. Cleveland, different story.
Why foul him?
Trying to help. And Jared Allen is going back.
Man. Why are we just fouling people to do it, bro? Stan Van Gundy saying everything I'm sitting here telling y'all. He's saying the exact same thing.
The NBA family continues its season-long celebration of America's 250th anniversary. Through service and volunteerism, we honor the spirit, resilience, and unity that have shaped our nation for 2.5 centuries. Please join us as we honor America.
We're just used to a much more aggressive distance defense. Like the shooting problems we've seen a lot, but the way they hang in games when they're going through that is with their defensive rebounding and not doing either one well tonight.
Cunningham picks out Strus. Missed it. Strus, he tried to knock it off Cunningham. It's out of bounds.
Wasn't even close to making that shot.
Detroit has come through 4-0 in elimination games so far in the postseason against Orlando and Cleveland, averaging 110 points per game in those elimination games. They've got 35 points right now with just over 3 minutes to go first half. Jenkins is off the net. Vacuums in another rebound.
They ain't got the spark, man.
Who is not a great defensive team.
At this point, you
Maneuver by Donovan Mitchell. The lead has ballooned to 20. The Cavaliers are having their way with the Pistons. The Spider step through.
we can just push off now. We can just push off. Spider can just take Duren and just push him out the way. That's insane, dog. I don't even know what else to say because I done said everything that needed to be said, man. I done said everything that needed to be said. Stan Van Gundy done just double backed on it. This game is just not. This is not the Pistons, bro. I don't know what this is. I've never seen Cade play so scared in my life. Like it's like y'all not even trying. You're not even trying to rebound the ball. You're not trying to get out on threes. Harden and Donovan just pushing off on every doggone body. Your shots is just the amount of red flags, bro. The amount of red flags, man. You down 20 points in your crib on a closeout game. You don't let them come in and outplay you on your own court. It's sad, man. It is sad. You know, I took a lot of criticism when I was arguing with cats online about, you know, it was post up there about Cade and trying to compare him to some of the great Pistons and everything else. Man, these type of performances is hard to argue. It's hard to argue, man. Regular season awards is regular season awards, man. But in these moments, in these type of games, these type of performances can't happen. They cannot happen. Just, man. Just nothing. No effort. No nothing. No nothing from the Pistons, bro. They are giving you nothing. And they out there just walking around like ain't nothing happening. I don't see nobody pissed. I don't see no urgency. I don't see anything. And the most stone-faced person out there is Cade. No wonder he was dressed like he was in the Matrix coming into the game. Maybe he was sending us a message.
This is one of the threes J.B. Bickerstaff is talking about. Isaiah Stewart back in his drop coverage. Too much room for Donovan Mitchell. Just one of the examples Coach is talking about.
John Schumann from NBA.com checking in. The Cavaliers this season, 26-0, when they had a lead of 20 points or more. They won
Nope,
20 points
not at all.
led by double digits. They're currently up by 20. Inside, timeout, gets it to go.
Wow, that was easy.
The issues have been on both ends, but certainly on this side of the floor. Mitchell floats it up, missed it. Thompson, quick outlet for Cunningham. Robinson ball fake. Robinson jumpers. With the fake on his former teammate. Spurs, it's a three.
And just what we talked about. It just took 2 straight baskets, and now this crowd is energized. The lead still 15, but they're into it now with the defense jam. You just got to give them something to go with.
Pushing off.
First half. Lobo tries it. He gets the lay-in with the left hand.
Outstanding job of being strong. That was good defense by Asar Thompson, and he just went through it.
The lead is 17. Harris missed it on the inside. And a loose ball foul as Harden took the hit.
And Asar Thompson here is right on the ball, and then his arm, he hung on to it, and a great left-hand finish. Tobias Harris upset at the other end, thinking that he got fouled by Jared Allen.
Jalen Duren is called for the foul. And it's going to send Harden to the free throw line.
Now, Harden's only got 1 bucket tonight. He's 2 for 4 at the free throw line. The last 2 right game 7, James Harden has played in 2023 at Boston. Last year at Denver, he has not even cracked double figures.
Stay tuned for the half presented by AT&T. Taylor Rooks, Dirk Nowitzki, Steve Nash, Blake Griffin, Udonis Haslem. I saw a bunch of Game 7 Blazers on the set. So we'll see those featured at that time.
Wow. Yeah, I'll tell you what. I thought, and I'm a fashion guy.
You are.
And I thought Blake Griffin and Udonis were particularly good.
But not Steve.
They were fine. But I thought the other 2 were even better.
The jumper doesn't go for Harris. He just cannot make a shot. Left hand is fouled.
Well, Harris, averaging 19 in the playoffs, but over.
Imagine if Tobias Harris was Michael Porter Jr. Those layups would be dunks. Those threes would probably fall. Imagine if Tobias Harris was Michael Porter Jr. Let that sink in for a minute.
It's 0-5 from the field. 2 points for Tobias Harris. The foul was called on Mobley. 1:20 left in the second quarter.
So this one's far from over. The one thing we know about the Pistons, this might be the most resilient team in the NBA, and there's still 25 minutes to go in this.
Pistons have scored 100 points or more in their last 7 games here in the postseason. They've been held to 42 thus far. Hesitation. Finishes at the foul. Another gorgeous setup with a tasty dish from Donovan Mitchell.
Well,
You know why that keep happening? And it's not on Duren. It's not on Duren. It's the fact that we can't stay true to our men. We can't stay in front of Donovan Mitchell and James Harden because you keep allowing them to switch off on you. So they're doing the same play over and over and over. Putting Duren on an island where he has to worry about 2 people.
Detroit only has 14 buckets.
Allen is now 5 of 8 at the free throw line. He's got 15 points. The lead is 20. Under a minute to go. First half. Switch. Crossover on Schroeder. Cunningham. Silky smooth.
It's that 12. Whenever we need him to just take over this game, live in the paint and either score or make plays for other people.
38 seconds left. Second quarter. Mitchell against Thompson. Drives and kicks. Mobley. Strong to the line. Shot goes.
Tobias Harris is the most irrelevant player on defense that I've ever seen. Tobias Harris on defense is tragic, bro. He is tragic. At some point, you got to say, I got to throw Isaiah Stewart out here with Jalen Duren, bro. You have to. Tobias Harris cannot defend anybody at the 4 position that's taller than 6'9". Now you short out there. Now you got 2 bigs against 1 big again.
This free throws for Cleveland.
7-second differential. Winding down here in the first half. 20-point lead for the Cavaliers here in Detroit. Cunningham switch. Mitchell now defending it. Cunningham swings it. Thompson, they need it.
He gonna have to shoot him. Osar gonna have to shoot him, bro.
Just before the horn. It was halfway down for
You got to have him. If they going to leave Osar that wide open, it's shooting practice. And they leaving him extra wide open, it's shooting practice because ain't nobody else getting them damn shots. Ain't nobody else shooting it good. At this point, he got to take them. He got to take them. Game is not over yet. This is definitely well within reach. We've seen way worse scores than this with the Pistons. But you got to have a real conversation with them in the locker room if you JB Bickerstaff, bro. You got to have a real, either we get it together or y'all finna go to Cancun conversation with them in the locker room. Because the wounds that you have right now are self-inflicted wounds. It's not because they're better than you. It's because you're playing crappy basketball. Flat out. Flat out. So it's up to them, man. It's up to them. You got a whole nother half of basketball to play. A whole nother half. And we know that y'all can come out with a different energy. We've seen it too many times throughout the season and throughout the playoffs. But it's up to them, bro. It's up to the Pistons. James Harden is having a horrible game. He's shooting nothing but free throws. He's not making shots, bro. The opportunity is right there in front of you. You got to take it. Cade has to wake up. You got to wake up, bro. I don't know, man. Yeah. Yeah, man. Cade he gotta wake up. It's no other way around it, bro. You the number one player. We have all these MVP talks. We talk about you. We already making comparison with other Pistons greats. Well, I'm not, but some people are. I need to see it, dog. You got to show me something before I can say you better than Grant Hill. I even speak your name in the same sentence with Isaiah Thomas and some of these other guys. I gotta see it, bro. I don't do regular season stat awards. I need to see this performance. This is where superstars perform. Superstars perform in this situation right here. MVP level players perform in these situations right here. I need to see it. Show me something. Man, don't even get me started on Trajan Langdon. Wait to see what, man? What are we waiting to see? What are we trying to figure out in the playoffs? What are we trying to see? Second half always gets, with the Cavs, man, it's definitely been tough on them. The batteries do run out with the Cavs. That's why I said, that this game is not far. It's far from over. But the Pistons ain't helping themselves, bro. Cade is not Palo. He is not Palo. Cade is not Palo. Yeah, we needed some roster changing at the damn trade deadline. Imagine if we would have had, a couple of the names that was available, man. Imagine that. We not even in a game 7 if we would have made some subtle moves in the trade deadline. But, for some reason, yeah. Man, and it's just been that at moments that just sends me, bro. It's like the urgency it's not there with him. It's like no matter what, I'm gonna continue to be a tortoise out here on the court, bro, and just take my time and be cool, calm, and collective, even though I'm down 50. Like I need a switch to flip. At this point, I need to know if you have that switch. Do you got the same switch that some of these other superstar players have that you can switch that flip on, bro, and just turn into something just unimaginable? That's the guy that I'm looking for. And I appreciate all of y'all, man, with the super chats. It's just frustrating. It really is. Game ain't over, but man, yeah, man. And like I said, there's too many of these non-show and performances for the Pistons, bro. It's like it's too many times. It's like, where are we? Where are we? Like, why are we not coming out with energy? Why are we not coming out with energy? That should be the last thing for anybody to check on the box for the Pistons. Is energy. That should be the last thing that anybody could check off in the box for the Pistons is energy. It should not be that whatsoever. That is the next step. That is absolutely the next step. This consistency, man. And, I'm going to say, consistency, but closing out games a little bit better. Closing out games a little bit better. I'm starting to see some fans coming in from other fan bases. Y'all did this before. Y'all did this during the Orlando series. The Pistons was down. Y'all come in the stream. You talking crazy at halftime like the game is over. And then by the time the Pistons come back in the game, Y'all gone. Y'all do this every time, bro. At this point, you're just embarrassing yourself. You're just embarrassing yourself at this point, bro. Stop coming into streams at halftime talking like a basketball game is over with, like you've never watched basketball before in your life. You should know better than that. You should know better than that, bro. If you've been watching the NBA for more than 2 or 3 years, like some of you Gen Zers, you should know better that basketball a game never ends at a half, bro. We all know that. That's obvious. Yeah, it's like, man, people come in here and say things like you just started watching basketball yesterday. And I'm sure some of the people that be in here probably did just start watching basketball yesterday. But bro, you should know better than that. Where is get this clown up out of here. Yeah, he out of here. Alex is out of here. He a Knicks fan. You know why them Knicks fans is Pistons watching, right? Because they just as afraid as Stephen A. Smith, bro. That's why they watching. Those Knicks fans are watching. They don't want the Pistons. They want the Cavs. They do not want the Pistons, bro. I said, yes, 17-point leads vanish very fast in this league. If you play 2 quarters and outscore the Knicks in 2 quarters, bro, it don't have to be the whole 17 points in 1 quarter. In 2 quarters, if you outscore them, there you go. You just have to beat them for the next 2 quarters. Beat them but 9 points a quarter if you want to do it that way. 9 to 10 points a quarter, and you win the basketball game. Yeah, the Pistons, man, this offseason, they got to go out and get somebody else to handle the basketball, man. I really, really wish that Orlando game never happened, bro. I wish that Cole Anthony injury never happened. Because that version of Jaden Ivey that season is exactly what the Pistons need. Exactly what they need. No, and keep him far away from my team. I don't if y'all don't see that Giannis is getting ready to go on the downward side of his career, I don't know what to tell you. Giannis's injuries have been alarming. They are pointing to worse things to come besides his age, bro. No. Keep him away. He is a walking threat to an Achilles injury right now with all of those calf injuries. No, bro. I don't want to be that team. Somebody going to get it. And you're going to have to trade your whole team just to get him. Nah, bro. Let him stay in Milwaukee. No. Giannis is about to head this way. And once those injuries start to mount and he can't run like a gazelle up and down the court no more, oh, his game is done. Giannis, he ain't about to turn into Blake Griffin and start shooting jumpers. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. He has eclipsed that. He's in those 30s, and those injuries are starting to happen. They're telling you something. They're telling you something. You got to pay attention, man. Before you know it. Nah, I don't wish injuries on nobody, but at the same time, I ain't stupid either. Ja, absolutely not going to happen. Not saying I wouldn't want Ja, but it's not going to happen. I know better than that as a Pistons fan. It's not somebody that we even going to look at. Giannis need to go west. Giannis need to play on a team where they just shoot 1,000 jump shots and they don't play defense. That's where Giannis needs to go. He need to go west. He should have went to Golden State. That's where he should have went. And that was one of my things and what I was talking about during the trade deadline, man, because I was already looking forward ahead to free agency. And when I seen all of those dinosaurs in free agency, all them dinosaurs that's going to be available this summer, yuck, man. I would listen. Let me keep Cade. Let me keep Asar. And maybe Stu if I can get away with it. Oh, I put my peace sign up, so that's where the balloons came from. But and maybe Asar. Everybody else can go. Everybody else can go, including Duren. Bye. I can find somebody that can rebound the basketball, buddy. Everybody else can go. Everybody. It's a wholesale. Take everybody, even Chaz Lanier. Everybody. For rookies to two ways, I'll trade you towel boys. Get out. Everybody can go. Man, if LeBron ass don't retire, man, retire, LeBron. It's over, bro. Retire. Stop chasing something that you ain't going to catch.
You guys are half away from the conference finals against a team that's going to keep pushing. What's the focus got right here to close it out?
Just be process oriented.
All right, here we go, man. We back.
Hit singles to try to do our best to stay calm and even field.
Thanks for your time and good luck. Back to you, Ian.
All right, Cassidy, thanks so much. Cleveland had a chance to put Detroit away at home. Couldn't do it on Friday night. They get their second opportunity here in the Motor City. Mitchell, home fake. The Panther goes.
This is as good a game as I've seen Donovan Mitchell play. Totally under control. He came in the series, 17 assists and 14 turnovers.
Another turnover by Cade.
No turnovers.
And Mitchell is fouled by Thompson on the breakaway.
Now he comes out with a score, a steal, and going to the free throw line.
Donovan Mitchell, 13 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists.
In the first 30 seconds of this game, you seen Cade take a 3-point shot, and you seen Cade turn the ball over.
He's done a great job to all 6 of those assists, I believe, went for layups or dunks. I mean, he is creating easy opportunities.
Mitchell now in his 9th year in the NBA, trying to get to the conference finals for the first time. Cavaliers have won 5 straight Game 7s going back to 2016. And this is now their largest lead of the night, 21. Duren one-on-one with Allen. Kick it out for Cunningham. Two-man game with Thompson. Drive in, missed it initially, but follows his miss with a deuce.
But he is so good on that second jump. So quick.
Unlike Duren.
Photo stick right back up.
And the Pistons change things on the defensive end of the floor. Spruce the bounce for Mobley. And the foul is called.
Well, they like to switch all of the pick and rolls with Evan Mobley because J.B. Bickerstaff thinks that Evan Mobley makes great plays off the short roll if he can get in 4-on-3 situations. They want to take those away, but that time, Danis Jenkins clearly hold it.
Like couldn't get Spruce is there for a cleanup on 2.
So look, the paint and the glass totally dominated by Cleveland. Yes, they've got more shooters, but for Detroit to win, they cannot get dominated like this in the paint.
70-49. Cavaliers fans that made the trip can be heard right now here at Little Caesars Arena. Mobley, stop and go, give it up. Allen, off the ball. That's creative from the throw.
I got a message for you NBA fans, Pistons fans. Stop spending your money on the NBA. Stop spending your money, man, on the Pistons. Just stop, bro. This is why I don't buy season tickets. This is why I don't spend my money and go to games. It's just, oh boy. The NBA is just, my goodness, bro. At this point, it's like if I'm at the game, bro, I'm about ready to go. I'm looking around, finding who I can find, saying, all right, I'm gonna catch you later. It's like this is a type of performance that Pistons fans need to just get up and walk out on, bro. Like at this point, you're a G League team. You're a G League team right now. Man, ain't nobody out of the East winning shit. The Knicks is not about to win, bro. Are you serious, bro? The Knicks are not about to win anything. Nobody out of the East is winning anything, bro. Whoever comes out the East is getting swept. What? Man, please. Let's take a trip real quick. Let's take a trip. Take y'all on a field trip right quick. Where is that? There it is.
To the NBA Finals in TV. The Cavs eye another upset, while the Knicks carry the dreams of all of New York. The Eastern Conference Finals, Cavaliers-Knicks, Game 1 on ABC. To the NBA Finals in TV.
The commercial was been rolling for a couple of days now. That happened over 24 hours ago. Over 24 hours ago. What more do you need to understand to stop betting on these games, stop spending your money with these goddamn teams, buying season tickets and all this little stupid stuff? On TV, national TV. That's not AI. Nobody made that at home. That was on national TV.
Pistons led the NBA this season in blocks and steals. They were a high-level defensive team. Back to Tobias Harris. 3-2 development. Harris will try to do it himself. He's fouled. The Cavaliers want a challenge.
Maybe you should have threw the alley-oop, Tobias.
Donovan Mitchell looked to the bench. And a delay of game is going to be called on Donovan Mitchell grabbing the ball and not giving it up.
Well, Donovan Mitchell grabbed the ball. Players do this and not give it up to give the bench a chance to look at it and challenge. And I'm a little surprised they're not challenging.
Thompson came over on 2 occasions trying to grab the ball from Mitchell.
Smart.
And there is no challenge from the Cleveland sideline. Harris at the free throw line.
It was not a foul, but a good steal. Detroit has not had fewer than 9 steals in a game in this series. That was only their 5th tonight.
Harris still does not have a field goal. 0 of 5.
Yeah, he shot 50% in the first 3 games of this series. He's shooting 30% since then.
Harden puts it on the middle, drives in, trying to hook a pass to Allen. Ricochets out of bounds off of Cunningham.
Better defense now the last couple of possessions by Detroit. Clearly, when you're down this much and you're not the most explosive offensive team in the league, your defense has got to be great and create some offense for you like it did on the last possession.
11 to shoot, just over 9 minutes to play here in the third. Loop it in for Allen. 17 points for Jared Allen. Handed to Harden. Back goes the jumper. No good. Rebound. Jenkins got his hand on it. Tips it over to Harris. There's been no consistency on the offensive end of the floor for Detroit.
Well, Detroit's not a great half-court offense. J.D. Bickerstaff knows that. They need to get going in transition.
Nope.
But even when they've got...
Nope, we just going to keep shooting threes. That's what's going to happen. We're going to let Cade shoot us out the game. We ain't going to set no screens. Ain't nobody going to run across no screens. No backdoor cuts, no nothing. That's our offense.
Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals will be Tuesday night. If the Cavaliers win, it will be at MSG. If the Pistons win, it will be here in Detroit. Mitchell, ball fake. Harden swings. Mobley, the drive, and he gets fouled by Duren.
Well, I think what they're going to call, he thinks it was a clean block. I think up top it was. I think he put the other arm into his chest.
So Mobley gets by Harris, and yes, it was the right arm to the chest of Mobley as he went.
Maybe if you go with 2 hands up like a actual center, you don't get that foul.
Thursday, the WNBA on Prime. Join us as the Golden State Valkyries take on the New York Liberty. Then the LA Sparks and the Phoenix Mercury. Don't miss the WNBA on Prime Thursday at 7:30 Eastern. So Duren will sit. It is Isaiah Stewart into the game at the 8:22 mark of the third.
I think Isaiah Stewart can get going with some of his effort and energy. But right now, people talk about, this guy, talk to us or whatever. It's not how you inspire your team. Somebody's got to inspire their teammates here with some great effort plays on the defensive end of the floor.
They get Thompson the 3, and that's
God damn, Asar.
made the last one of the first half. His first made 3 of the playoffs, and there's nothing there.
Mitchell swing it out for Mobley. Mitchell will fire. Ribby.
Get the ball.
Detroit's got to get running.
Get into it quickly here. Harris cut off by
Shoot,
Mitchell.
shoot, Sto.
Hand off to Cunningham. He tries, dishes. Stewart couldn't catch it initially.
Why did somebody tell Stu he can't shoot threes? Why is Stu passing up on wide open threes, bro?
On Mitchell.
He's going to come out right now. Merrill and Dean Wade coming in. One of them is for Mitchell.
So Mitchell sits along with Mobley, Wade, Merrill, Harden, Allen, and Bruce, the 5 on the floor. And now Jamie Bickerstaff will counter with Duncan Robinson.
I like that. I also, right now, I think you've got to get Cade Cunningham into some pick and roll with Karis LeVert, force the switch and get Harden on him in the top.
Cunningham fires. No good. Allen with the board. Cade Cunningham is now 5 of 13, 0 of 5 from 3-point territory.
And distance is 6 of 21.
Isolation. Harden drives in on Robinson. That help by Stewart. That bounces off of Merrill. And Harden couldn't save it. Out of bounds. Just over 7 minutes to go in the third. Jenkins turns the corner. Stewart, the trailer. He lays it. The foul. Kenny Atkinson wanted to travel.
I have found with the referees when I was coaching, there were a lot of things.
Nothing happened to him. The coach just don't want to play him. Holland, no Holland, no Green. Herter is ready. He's available. We're not playing him though. Herter is available.
74-56. Cavs.
Right now, Donovan Mitchell on the bench. This is where Detroit's got to make a move.
Robinson leads Harden. Now he'll recover defensively. Harden fixing up the drift. Swing. Strikes a 3. Short. Rebound. Harden strikes it down.
Why would you even touch Harden? Why would you touch Harden, bro? You know he's going to fall on the floor.
Cannot afford to give those up.
God, man.
No one even thinking of getting a body on Harden. Got to do a better job with that. They need all of those right now. When you're down, you need all of them.
And the Pistons are over the limit.
Already in the bonus.
To the free throw line where he shot it at 88% on the season. Harden has not been heavily involved for his fingertips are not over this game. Only 6 points, 1 of 5 from the field, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. It's Mitchell who's controlled the action and the flow for Cleveland.
And I like that, honestly. I thought that the last 2 games, honestly, have been too much James Harden and not enough Donovan Mitchell. You don't know who your best player is.
Off of a made free throw, Jared Allen gets knocked down to the floor.
That's the wild card with Isaiah Stewart, bro. That's the wild card with Isaiah Stewart, bro. Why are we fouling? Why are we pushing Allen? Why? You can't. What is it with our players, bro, where we cannot keep mental headspace? Why can't we not keep our cool, bro?
But another foul is called. Jared Allen is going back to the free throw line, and the Pistons' frustrations are evident.
Well, I'm shocked by this tonight. Offensively, there's a lot of those games, but honestly tonight, I don't think anybody can look at this game and not see that the Cleveland Cavaliers are just outworking the Detroit Pistons. They got 15-6, which is why they got blown out. And tonight, the energy is shifted, and the Cleveland
18 points. He is 6 of 11 at the free throw line. Harris LeVert in for Detroit. It's an offense as he hits it from three-point range. 76-59. 6:24 to go in the third.
That's what you give up when you put Paul Reed in the game. Like I said, Paul Reed ain't no shot blocker. What, Cade? What the fuck? What is that? What was that?
20 points, 7 rebounds. Get it in. Allen is fouled.
Now we out here playing with Allen like Allen is Shaq or somebody, bro.
Jalen Allen getting upstairs. And now we'll head to the free throw line for attempts number 30 and 31 on the night for Cleveland. Up big.
The second half's rolling, but the action's just beginning with DraftKings Sportsbook. Right now, you can score this great offer when you make a fast break for the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Think you know which star is going to shine in crunch time? Call your shot with a live player prop. As the home for live betting, DraftKings Sportsbook lets you run the point with 4 ways to bet on the biggest NBA moments.
Like it's man, I don't even feel like talking and explaining on their behalf, bro. I don't, bro. I don't even want to explain anything on the Pistons' behalf, bro. I don't feel like I'm not entitled to that. They need to explain their damn selves, bro. For wasting my goddamn time. Don't ever mention no damn Cade Cunningham's name to me with any Pistons great ever again until I see him take over a game in the playoffs and actually show me that he's a real superstar and not a regular season warrior. This man has historically turned the basketball over the entire playoffs. Historically. And you still got stupid ass people out here trying to argue with people like me, telling me that Cade is a point guard. Cade is not a point guard. Get somebody else on this team to take the ball out of his hands, bro. And play him like Boston plays Jason Tatum. The man is not a point guard. Point guards take care of the basketball. They can throw competent passes to people. The hell are we talking about? Move him out the way. Give me the ball, Cade. Because when we pass it to you, everybody want to stand around. Let me get the basketball and attack the basket, or actually orchestrate an offense. Tell people where to go through a screen. Direct traffic out there. Do y'all ever see him pointing and telling somebody where to go? Do you see conversations coming out of the time out where Cade's having a conversation telling somebody what to do? No, you don't. It's just give me the ball, let me dribble, and shoot a three. He is not a point guard.
Katie talked about with their competitive spirit. I've seen Detroit throughout the course of the season, even in the course of the playoffs, have bad offensive nights I'm not used to seeing them get outworked like this. And quite honestly, they just totally outworked tonight. You know, the only thing they're doing well is defending the free throws.
Yeah. They're 19 of 31 at the line. Cleveland. Detroit, their starters are 13 of 37 shooting. It's 35%. Robinson off the bench.
It's still, this is 17 right now.
Donovan Mitchell is on the bench with 4 fouls.
Yeah, Paul Reed seems to be the guy.
With the break.
What the heck is going on defensively with the Pistons? They blitz the pick and roll, and nobody's going to step over in front of Jared Allen.
Zero resistance. Allen's got 23 points. Cunningham on the spin. Tips up in the air. Reed
Pass the ball out, Reed.
trying to create space and go.
Boy, you better make it.
I haven't seen the maniacal energy that we've seen in the rest of this series.
5 minutes to go in the third. They blitz hard.
Trap, trap, trap. Look.
Leaves the bounce. Nobody at home. Reed kicks it out. 103.
Get on the floor.
Sixer tries to take it back, and it's a loose ball foul.
I mean, look, there's the blitz. Duncan Robinson comes immediately, but just leaves him. Jarris LeVert doesn't even think of stepping over. And that's what shooting does. That's what having Sam Merrill on the floor does. It opens up the floor.
6, Mobley back in. Allen went for 22 points, 19 rebounds in the Game 7 victory over Toronto. And he is putting up monster numbers once again. Mitchell returning for Cleveland as well at the 4:45 mark of the third.
I'll tell you what, that's 2 huge Game 7s. Mitchell's been great tonight. And you've been around the league a long time. You're a really old guy. and you know that reputations in this league are earned in the playoffs.
No doubt.
Jared Allen getting it done.
Reed, a left-handed shot, and he gets a fortuitous bounce.
They got to get these stops.
Mitchell operating.
Look at Cade. Look at Cade.
Mitchell takes the runway, crosses over, puts on a scoring clinic.
And I know Sam Merrill's out there. Kenny Atkinson's done a great job with his lineups tonight, keeping plenty of shooting on the floor. But somebody's got to help on that and make Donovan Mitchell give the ball.
Robinson squares. 3. 85-69 Cleveland. Just under 4 minutes to play in the third.
Donovan Mitchell's now over. I mean, Duncan Robinson's over 60% for 3 in the series.
Mitchell swinging. Merrill, ball fake. Back jumper. Yes, sir.
So Merrill's 3.
These Pistons fans are in a state of shock. LeVert misses on a 3 ball. Rebound, Sexer.
Call a foul.
They're looking for a call. Harden gets it ahead. Mitchell with a 10. Mitchell for 2.
But if you're the Pistons, look, instead of stopping and looking at the referees, you got to run down. The effort tonight by the Pistons is just not what we're used to seeing from this team.
The roll by Robinson. Gets a piece defensively.
They ain't giving us no fouls for the rest of the game, bro.
Mitchell clearing that space.
They just turning the other cheek now.
Mitchell wants to dance with Reed.
Fouls that Harden and Donovan Mitchell get, we ain't getting them.
Donovan Mitchell is just, this is as well as I've ever seen him play. This is not all necessarily his biggest numbers, but I just haven't seen him play better than this.
Sixer misses on a 3 ball. Pedal to the metal for Mitchell. They're driving. Drop the foul. 2:22 to go in the third, and it is the Donovan Mitchell show.
There's no help. Sasser's got to pull in. You got to be able to help and recover. You got to be able to do both. And Donovan Mitchell right to the rim. He's been by far the best player on the floor tonight. And even though that's with great performances by some of his teammates.
That is the only area where Cleveland has not flourished here tonight. 21 of 34 at the free throw line as Thompson checks in for Detroit. As goes Tobias Harris.
What?
JB Bickerstaff
What is?
going small.
Yeah, what is this lineup, bro? What is this lineup?
Spencer rounding out the 5 on the 4th. Largest lead of the night. Jenkins tried to force it. Taken away by Mobley.
They not even trying to hide it no more, man.
Just over 2 minutes to go in the third. Bruder and Mitchell having a catch. 9 to shoot. Mitchell, that step back jam. Wow. Spider has been scintillating.
It's just been unbelievable tonight.
11-0 run. The Cavaliers are pouring it on here in the third. Harris stops, kicks, Sasser, got 3.
Donovan Mitchell just hasn't even looked at all yesterday at any point in this game.
Bruder penetrates. He tried to walk that tightrope, and it's out of bounds. Turnover, Cleveland.
Just been under control the whole night, playing at his pace, creates space right here. Pretty good contest. It just knocks it in.
The Cavaliers lead by 23. Harris gives it up. Levert loses the ball, and there was a foul. And Wade disagrees. The automatic spin of the finger. Kenny Atkinson checking, and just got the no signal.
From behind the bench. Those guys behind the bench do a good job, and if they're doing a good job, they don't react with emotion on the play. They just clearly look at the play right there.
What did JB Bickerstaff think we was accomplishing with this lineup on the floor? Who we stopping with this lineup on the floor? Who and what are we stopping with this lineup?
Goes 1 out of 2. A minute 10 left in the third quarter. Mobley way outside, hands to Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell off the dribble. Mitchell, the spin, the hands, doesn't get the roll, but he's there for the foul and tumbles down. Thompson had previous.
He don't have a chance at that second chance shot if Osara ain't falling on the floor trying to draw a foul. They're not giving you the whistle. I don't understand what these dudes don't get, bro.
26 overall. Short. It's going to stay right here.
But Harris still without a made field goal tonight, 0 for 6.
Foul is called on Mitchell. That's number 5. Donovan Mitchell, that's the only way to stop him is send him to the bench.
Yeah.
You know what? You're exactly right. You're exactly right. You're exactly right. You're exactly right. Cleveland couldn't get over the hump in the playoffs, and I'm starting to see why. I see why. This is what the problem is. He is not to give the team an attitude and culture and all of that stuff, fine. But he's not the coach that's going to outsmart the other coach. He's not the coach that's going to prepare his team to be ready in these situations. He's not. We're getting out-coached. How many times have y'all seen them do that play with Mobley and Allen? You're getting out coached. You're getting circles ran around you as a coach. Pistons fans need to walk out that arena, bro. Tom Gores ain't got shit to do with none of it. Leave him out of it. Don't even try to drag Tom Gores in it. Tom Gores has done nothing but put his money where his mouth is. His job is not to orchestrate the team. His job is not to put the roster together. His job is not to hire the coach. Leave Tom Gores out of it. Trajan Langdon is who you need to be talking about. Leave Tom out of it. Talk about your GM. Tom Gores is putting the money up. He took the bite to get Monty Williams out of here. What more do you want him to do? Your GM said, I'm going to stand pat during this damn trade deadline, and you're seeing the results of it. You're seeing the results of not going to get Cade legit help. You wanted to evaluate shit. You wanted to sit here and see how far you can go, whatever the fuck that means. And that's what you're getting right now. That's what you're getting right now. Duren has played himself out of a max. He's not getting the max anymore. He's played himself out of a max contract. He's going to get a contract, but it's not going to be a max. It won't be at least here. Your GM sat there. He came there to the podium and told you we're good, just like Brad Holmes. It took Brad Holmes 4 years until now to go into the draft and draft like he just did it. It took him to realize. I think the Lions probably, poked him with the needle and said, hey, bro, if you don't figure it out this season, that's a wrap. I think that's the only real reason that Brad Holmes, this dude skipped meetings and everything to focus on this draft. Trajan Langdon ain't even got to go that route. You had money. You had everything that you needed to add at the trade deadline, and you didn't do it. You flat out decided that was the best decision to make. Your best decision to make. So that's who you look at. You look at your GM, the one that everybody was defending and everything else. My very words is, I say I'm not gonna say nothing. You're the GM. That's the decision you made. I'm fine. But if we get into these playoffs, my exact words, if we get into these playoffs and get embarrassed, I'm on your ass. So guess what I'm finna spend the next week or two doing? Strategically breaking down the mishaps of the Detroit Pistons front office and coaching staff. Because truth be told, Cade shouldn't even be in this situation. He shouldn't even be in this situation.
At the end of the third, said something that got the attention of the officials. And Cleveland tacks one on the board, 173.
How many times this year have the Detroit Pistons given up 100 going into the fourth quarter?
Are these rhetorical questions, or are you?
Well, I don't have to.
Burger gets to the ring.
But I'm going to say not very many.
Cleveland is 17-2.
That very player right there that you just scored, you decided you didn't want to pay him no money either to keep him here in Detroit. Somebody who could have handled the basketball for you, somebody as a second point guard, you decided you didn't want to pay him no money and let him walk, and you stuck with the two-way contract guy. How is that working for you right now? Those type of decisions.
Played well, really well for Detroit is Duncan Robinson to their capabilities. No one else.
And Robinson turns it over.
I'm mad about that. I just tried to praise the guy. But he's not going to do it. He's going to do that.
Merrill lays it in. And the dreaded color commentary curse during live action.
And you know what? That move that Sam Merrill just made, that deceleration, that came into the game in the last 2 years. It seems like everybody's fouled it.
Out of bounds. Harden thought he was fouled.
Harden wants him to challenge. What are you going to challenge, James? You don't want the ball out of bounds? You're going to challenge because you want to give it to Detroit? Like, you can't challenge a non-call.
The Cleveland starters have outscored the Detroit starters 74-36. And that's a foul call.
Yeah, this game over with. It's a wrap, bro. I'm not about to sit here and entertain the rest of this shit. It's over. It's been over since midway of the third quarter. It's been over since the beginning of the third quarter. We came out doing stupid stuff. This game is done. It's a wrap, man. It's time to move on. This ain't my last stream. I will be streaming the other NBA teams, and I might as well go ahead and announce it to y'all now. But I will be covering the rest of the NBA. I will be covering the rest of the NBA. It will not just be the Pistons going forward. I will be covering multiple teams in the NBA. I'm going to be watching the rest of the playoffs, and next season, we're going to be talking about more teams than just the Pistons. I'm tired of limiting myself to these damn Detroit teams, bro. That's it. It's a wrap. I will be talking I watch too much other basketball. I keep up with too many other teams to keep limiting myself to these disastrous ass Detroit franchises, bro. So yes, I will be talking about other teams, and we will be doing more streams. Damo, I wish I could answer your question. The only thing that I can keep reverting to with this type of effort that we're seeing from this team is that damn commercial. The only thing that I can keep looking at is that damn commercial, bro. We can't even make layups. The only thing I can think of is that commercial. That's it. So yeah, next series we'll be watching next series, and I will be rooting for the Knicks to beat the Cavs, because I know if the Knicks get to the finals, they're gonna get swept. so because the Cavs are not this good, man. My team is just this bad. That's the problem. My team is just this bad. My team is the most inconsistent team in the entire NBA. Inconsistent coaching, inconsistent performances, just inconsistency. So hopefully the Knicks beat the Cavs, and then we'll see the Knicks get swept in the finals. Because there's no way that you're going to beat OKC or the Spurs with that ragtag ass roster. So we'll be watching the whole thing go down going into June. All the time, man. All the time. Yeah, everybody getting up and leaving now. And you got all these Cavaliers fans in your stands, bro. In your stands. The insult to it. The insult to injury. That's it. I'm tired of limiting myself, man. I could easily be from 50 to 100 subscribers right now if I want to, but I limit myself trying to be loyal to these Detroit teams. I'm done doing that, man. I'm done doing that. I have too much basketball knowledge to just be covering the fucking Pistons that keep doing the same stuff over and over. Yep. Sent bus loads. You honestly think y'all gonna beat OKC? As a Knicks fan, seriously, you honestly think y'all have a chance to beat the Oklahoma City Floppers? Y'all think y'all have a chance to beat them? What makes you think that? What makes you think that? I'm interested to know, for the Knicks fans that's in here, what makes you think you're going to be OKC? Give me a legit answer of why you think you're going to be OKC. I am interested to know. That's to me, that is interesting. Or the Spurs. Yeah, the Spurs even. Or who going to stop Wemby? Cat? Is Cat going to stop Wemby? Cat. This Cat. That's who going to stop Wemby? Like, y'all truly believe this? Do y'all know what marketing is? They just gave this man another MVP over there. Either the Spurs or OKC gonna whoop that ass, man. I get it. You a fan. You ride or die with your team. But at some point, bro, you got to be realistic with yourself. Even I said that for my Pistons. I said, if we got to the finals, we're going to get our ass whooped. At some point, you just got to be realistic. You have to be a grown adult and realize, like, bro, I even said that about my team. There's no way that the Pistons was going to beat anybody coming out the West. Not with that damn offense. Struggle against the Cavs and Orlando like this, and you think you finna beat the Spurs or the Knicks? What? And this is why I said what I said about Trajan Langdon. It's like, what are we waiting to see? You not finna go win the finals? What are we trying to measure? I mean, they said New York Knicks fans was the most delusional fans out of all fans, man. That's what they was ranked number one, so I believe it. I'm seeing it right now. I see it right now, man. Come on, man. The Celtics was injured, bro, and hampered. Like, come on, let's not do this, man. And the only reason New York, come on, bro. The only reason y'all beat Philly is because Wemby is not Wemby, bro. Like, let's stop acting like we don't know basketball. Let's stop, bro. Stop acting like we don't know what's going on. That's like somebody telling me to my face with a straight face that the Lakers had a chance in the playoffs after they beat Houston. Everybody that said that to me, I lost respect for. Like, come on, dude. Let's stop, man. People celebrating LeBron them beat Houston and like the Lakers is going to actually do something. Like, at some point, you got to stop being just a glazer. like at some point, you just got to stop, man. yeah, yo, Damo, man, you had to give me a hundo. No, I appreciate you, Damo, because you've been in here every single game with me, bro, and you know how I'm feeling right now. Yeah, losing a close game definitely wouldn't have been disappointing, man. But this is Yeah, man. Yep. I appreciate you, dog. I appreciate you, man. You've been rock solid, especially for me, man. Like I said, that's we finna have fun talking about everything because it's not about to just be the Pistons anymore. And they keep on fouling and dragging this game out. Like stop the fouling. Stop the fouling, man. Let the game finish. It's over. You played like a bunch of fucking women today. Stop the fouling. Another missed layup. That's just sad, dog. Oh, man. I know I'm right. I appreciate you for saying it, but I don't even need the validation. I know I'm right. I said the Lakers would get swept, and here come they little Hornets nest on Twitter, and guess what happened? They got swept. What y'all don't understand is OKC, not only do they get all the whistles, they flop, they get all the whistles, but they're a very, very deep team. What are the Spurs? They have Wemby, but they have a bunch of players who can score. Put the basketball in the rim. They are polar opposites to the Detroit Pistons. The Detroit Pistons don't have a bunch of dudes that can put the basketball in the hole. We straight up got here off of defense this season. We ain't offensive, bro. But trying to play defense in this league is not enough. The league purposely took that away. Mad scientists, man. That team is deep. The last guy on the bench over there can give you 15 to 20 if he wants to, bro. That's how you do it. And the little bit of moves that he made, he grew it organically like we are, but the little bit of moves that he made over there are significant. That's crazy. Sasser is the only one that can actually defend people without putting his damn hands on them.
That's your third made three. Robinson and LeBron, they're 8 for 16. They're bench for 3-point range. The starters 3 for 15 from 3.
Bruder loses it off his foot.
Bro, Sam Press, you up 30, bro. Why are you challenging this? Why are y'all dragging this game? Let it finish already. Man, let the game get over with. He's not. He's absolutely not. I'm saying, man, we sitting here still fouling and still challenging stuff. Like, let the game be over, bro. Like, dog, what are we even doing here? If he can stay on the court. If I'm paying that money, you better stay on the court because I don't know if y'all paid attention to that contract. That contract get uglier and uglier every year. If you can stay on the court, then yeah, bring Book. I wanted Book years and years for years and years now. But if you can't stay on the court and you ain't going to be available, bro, stay over there in Phoenix. Period. I don't want nobody over here that ain't gonna play. Straight up and down. Make a trade. Trade Ron Holland, bro. Trade Ron Holland, because the way he just got did in these playoffs was, I mean, that was disgusting. Free him and let him go somewhere and contribute to some team, bro, because the Pistons, I see we only want to use him during the regular season. We don't even want to give him a chance. Like the way we did Ron Holland is nasty. Nasty work. Like JB out here with secret vendettas. I don't know if y'all seen after he took Stu out the game. Did y'all see Stu was cussing JB out? Stu gave JB a piece of his mind. You finna fuck around and lose your locker room after this type of performance. You got outcoached. The players ain't stupid. Stu cussed him out because Stu is like, what do you want me to do? The defense that we playing demands me to try to defend two people. You gonna mess around and use your locker room is going to turn on you again, JB. Again. Because you're stubborn and you still coaching like it's 1989, bro. Say he the Jim Caldwell, huh? Jim Caldwell. That's gonna be that's the teaser to one of the videos that I'm gonna do, because I'm gonna do a whole dedicated video about this man. I've been sitting here, and if y'all been in the streams with me, y'all been sitting here listening to me coach. Am I right or am I wrong? Y'all been sitting here listening to me coach. I've been sitting here coaching while we've been watching these streams. And then when I get Grant Hill, SVG, all of these commentators repeat exactly what I say after I say it, lets me know I'm not the only one that see it. I'm not the only one that see it. I'm sitting at home in front of a computer on a live stream with y'all. How am I seeing stuff that my coach, my millions of dollar head coach, acts like he can't figure out? And yeah, I'm not supposed to say nothing? Man, please. Man, please. They over there sitting on the bench having conversations now. You think I'm finna pay all of those millions of dollars to Jalen Duren, bro, who can't even use his muscles and strength? You got to be stupid. Sitting up here talking about some, oh, he's 22 and this ain't got nothing to do with age. How old? I don't even. I'm How old is this man? How old is he? 22, right? 22 years old. Wemby, right? At 22, Wemby decided that during the offseason, he was going to actually put in some real work. During the offseason, he decided he was going to transform his body. During the offseason, this man said, I'm going to work out with Akeem Olajuwon, and I'm going to go and spend some time with monks. What y'all think Jalen Duren did all summer? Besides mess around with Angel Reese and just bullshitting around. That 22 shit don't fly with me especially at the center position, because the things that you got to do rely on effort. It has nothing to do with your age. It relies on effort. Effort. At center, majority of the things you do rely on effort. Jalen Duren looks like the same player he's been since he's been a Piston. Lazy on defense. Can't rebound the ball. He's limited, man. That's attitude. Sitting up in the press conference, yeah, I talked to my mama, man, and this and that and that. Bro, no, don't call your mama. Get in the gym. Get in the gym. I'm glad she motivated him. Oh, now they showing Trajan Langdon. Man, take the camera off his light-skinned ass, man. It take more than lifting weights all summer, buddy. The only player that I give a pass and say, oh, he ran out of gas is Cade Cunningham, bro. Now you put Ron Holland in the game. That's bro. That's embarrassing.
Once Donovan Mitchell hit the floor, Kenny was like, oh my gosh, let's get him out of the game.
5:24 to go. It's all Cleveland.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, my time has come to an end for this stream. I got to go in here and actually do a video and try to explain why the Pistons are so bad. Y'all pray for me. Y'all pray for me, man. We'll be picking up, though. Like I said, I'll be dropping content because I'm going to do things stage by stage. I'm going to talk about Trajan Langdon in the video. I'm going to talk about JB Bickerstaff. We're going to have a conversation about, Jalen Duren and Cade, and we're going to break some things down video by video. I don't want to, spend a whole video talking about everything. I want to break this thing down, right? But we will be picking up on the playoffs Tuesday. Not Tuesday. We're going to be picking up. Is it tomorrow? Do they play tomorrow? Let me see. Yeah, I believe the West starts tomorrow. Yeah, so tomorrow at 8:30 we're going to be picking up with Spurs Thunders. That's the move, man. Spurs Thunder tomorrow. And then Tuesday we'll be taking a look at the Knicks and Cavs, man, because they'll be picking up Tuesday. I just seen the thing on Twitter. So that's where we at, man. That's where we at. But in the meantime, don't beat yourself up. It ain't your fault, man. The Pistons are the Pistons. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what we are. We just, I don't know. We just like to beat ourselves and embarrass ourselves and make life hard for ourselves, starting with our GM. So, yeah. With that said, man, I appreciate y'all for being in this stream, all 300 plus of you guys, man. And shout out to everybody who dropped the super chats tonight, man. And everybody who didn't drop the super chats. I appreciate all of you guys' comments. It's been fun. Y'all sat here and lingered around with me, as frustrated as you are. But shout out to everybody that's a member of the channel, everybody that's contributed tonight. You guys definitely keep me going and motivated, and you're part of the reason why I'm doing this thing full time now. So shout out to you guys. Shout out to you, Damo. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Well, after this video, after this stream, to be honest, but tomorrow. Peace, man.